All right, so it's a beautiful morning to cut some firewood. The young lad's over there testing the ice. Come on, just jump on it. There you go. That's thick enough. That's all right. But first things first, I gotta give the chainsaw a little tune up here. I bought a new bar and drive gear, so we're gonna install that. Then we're gonna cut some firewood. All right, we got my old 34 still here. I'm starting to think it's got more power than MS390 that I have, but this one's definitely a lot louder. My brother bought this saw back in the 80s, and it's cut about it cut a lot of firewood, so I can't even tell you. We used to burn eight cords a year. Now we're going to replace the drive gear. This is only 35 bucks, and they say you're supposed to change it every time you put a new chain on it, but you know, it's you can get a close shot of that. You can see how it's wore. And it's starting to skip a little bit, so it's time to change it. And you see what the new one looks like. So it's just held in there with a, can you see this right here? Little horseshoe clip. Don't lose that, or we're going to be going back to the house. I don't have an, found it. I don't have another one. It's just telling you not to lose it, and I lost it. Take note which way the bevel goes on that. It's pretty simple to change. Just pull it off. And this saw's never had a set of clutches in there, so we're not going to fool with that. Get all my crap. I should really have a air hose and blow that out of there. We're just going to stab that new one on there, and the bevel was facing inwards like that. And we're going to put that on there. Hopefully I don't lose it because I don't have another clip. There we go. That's how that sprocket is on there. Now, I had trouble with the new chain on this old bar, and you can see how wore out that is. I think I got my money's worth out of that bar. It was binding the chain up, and you can see sparks flying off the. It's a brand new chain, so I should have bought a bar and chain combo, but I went. And if I would have known better, I would have put a longer chain. I already bought a new chain, so. But if I would have known better, I would have bought a longer chain and a longer bar. This is only 16 inch, but it'll do. It works for this. So quickly put that on. What I'm gonna do right here is back my adjuster off. So it gives the chain some slack, so I can put it on there, and then I make sure my plate. So it's handy to have an air hose right now. Much better than what I'm doing. Make sure all that crap is off the plate so it slides easily. You should probably take this off once in a while, clean underneath it. Now, this is my new chain. You gotta put it on, make sure you put it on the right way. It's a bugger if you put it on backwards. Doesn't work too good. It's colder out here than I thought it was going to be. But you gotta be handy to do this one hand here. Like that. Make sure the cutters are facing forward. The new chain, the new bars don't have a spot on the end of it where you can oil it. They do come with this other groove on the bottom, which you can't see on this one. So the box showed it, but it's supposed to let more oil flow down inside. So we're going to try this setup and see what happens here. No, not on the sprocket, right? Get on there. Should have did this at the house. Nothing seems to go right when you want it to. Kind of like that. Put on the sprocket. Don't worry about the slackness after. Cover back on. Now make sure that's all cleaned off too. That. I'm just gonna snug this up a little bit just so I can still move the adjuster, tighten the chain slack out of there. Yeah, this bar is supposed to have this channel in here, let more oil inside of the, so it's supposed to shoot up inside, but with centrifugal force, I'm not sure how that's possible because it's all going to get fired outwards, right? But we're going to try her out. Bar was expensive, but It's well worth it. Okay, tighten her up. A little bit more. It's going to loosen off as you use it too. That might be a bit tight right there. We're going to try that right there though. Snug those up. This chainsaw is twice as old as my oldest kid. It's like an mid-80s model. Alright, let's spark her up. Yes, I'm drop starting my saw. This is how I do it. I know it's not real safest thing in the world, but like a new saw. Oh, so hard done by. I think this is called slave labor, isn't it? This is good for them though. Yeah, we got a lot more to go. Thanks, boys. Big help when they help out. I've been cutting out the swamp for, I don't know, years and years. And I haven't really cut any green stuff since Hank was here with his bug. I've been cutting all dead stuff. Just come in here and we take whatever's dead, and it's an endless supply. See, that's probably no good. But anyway, we're heading back to the pines. I'll show you guys something cool. This farm used to be an old nursery, but we'll get into that in a minute. Alright, so we're in the back corner of this old farm. And years ago it used to be a nursery. And we were left with all these pine trees. Now they've gotten a lot bigger since I was my kid's age. And you see them just rows on rows. They're planted way too close to each other. They make a nice cabin probably, but I don't have the means to harvest them out of here yet. I have a spot for a cabin, but I don't have the time or the means right now. But what do you think? Pine? I think it's pine. Not 100% sure. But it's really peaceful back in here when the kids aren't acting up. But anyway, you see it's just rows and rows of old trees. Then they sold some property off over here. 2 houses are in here now, so you don't have any road access to it. So which means I'd have to go across the backside of the swamp to get this all out. And we got like young pines, and then I don't know what these are. Look like popple trees or something. Maybe they're ash. No, that's not ash. That's not even a birch. Or maybe it is birch. No, it looks like a poplar tree. Anyway, we got rows and rows and rows of trees back here. Nice, peaceful. Alright, so that's a little bit of what we're up to, like over the winter holidays. You can see I got the tracker loaded up. And yeah, it's still bent on the side. You can see how freaking bad it is. Like, push the whole side right in. So I'll see if I fix that after. Anyway guys, more to come. I think next we're gonna get on the Terrajet. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys a little later. Merry Christmas.